Now, Tim, a lot of people will be put off by buying a Ford Scorpio. They no longer make them, but they're a big luxury car. They're not too bad, are they?
They're not at all. What you'll find with something like this particular model, it will represent excellent value for money.
It's got all the bits on it. It's got a big 2.9 litre 6-cylinder engine.
It has, yeah. If you look at, like, say, on your pounds value for your money, it's 2.9 V6 24 valve. It's got leather, air conditioning, cruise control, twin airbags. You name it, this probably got it.
Now, the private buyer, when this car was new, wouldn't have gone for this sort of vehicle, would they? Because of the price and the depreciation. Let's just let's get some frights out of this because of what it was new.
Yeah, he'd have paid the price for this vehicle. This, on time of manufacture and list price, would have cost the gentleman or the purchaser around about £24,000. This particular car is under 15 months old and is now selling for under £12,500.
It's lost 50%.
50% in 15 months.
And this is the problem with the big cars, isn't it? Particularly if they're like Fords or Vauxhalls or the like.
Certain badged executive vehicles suffer very, very high depreciation. You've got some of the other vehicles, as we'll go on to with that, which stand alone in the market. These particular models and something like the Omega do have a tendency to drop very, very quickly. But there again represent excellent value for money.
But inside it's kitted out. We've got the leather, we've got the air conditioning, a quality stereo system. It's got alloy wheels. It's a large executive barge.
It really, really is. If you were going to do some miles in something like that, basically this is probably one of the most comfortable cars you could sit in.
So, a year and a half down the line, is it a good buy for somebody now?
Yeah, very much so. The first year has been a very, very harsh year for this vehicle. As with most executive vehicles, as we've pointed out, it's lost 50% of its value. An awful lot to lose. Obviously, fortunately, whoever buys this one, they will reap the rewards for that and get the benefits because the company who initially owned this vehicle have taken the first loss.
So just imagine having bought this car new, having paid £24,000 of your hard-earned cash to buy a Ford Scorpio. And after 15 months, it's worth 50% of what you originally paid for it. So in depreciation terms, you've been losing £1,000 a month. Does that frighten you? It certainly frightens me. It's quite a prospect, really, isn't it? But you've got a Scorpio that's got everything on it. A silky smooth 2.9 V6 24 valve engine producing over 200 brake horsepower. An excellent smooth automatic gearbox. It's only done 23,000 miles. It's hardly run in. It's got all the toys on it. It's got air conditioning, a quality stereo system, CD player, airbags all round, leather seats, you name it, it's here. But you've lost so much money. So I'm going to stick my neck on the line a little bit here and say, I actually quite like the Ford Scorpio. I don't think it deserved the press that it originally got when it came out back in 1994, 1995. And it kind of never really recovered from the bad publicity that it had because of its rather ugly front end. The back end looks all right. The interior, the cabin is superbly put together. There are bags of room in here. Pick the estate versions, and they're just great cars. You can carry so much in the Scorpio estate. Also, you get a superb choice of engines in the range. There's a 2 litre. The 2.3 is probably the pick of the engines in terms of a car that's not going to be too thirsty on the old fuel consumption figures. There's this 2.9. You can find 12 valve and 24 valve 2.9 engines and the top of the range Ultimas as well. Plus, there's a 2.5 turbo diesels.